Hey guys, welcome to week 2, beginning stage 1, multiplication and division. Now, this is done on a Wednesday and a Thursday. Last week we practiced and learned how to divide in 2 ways. The first way was groups of 2 and 2 equal groups. Now, I can take the number out of that sentence and just say we are learning to divide in groups of and equal groups, because that's what we're trying to do essentially. We're getting given a number of counters or a number of certain objects. They could be Pokemon cards, they could be sticks, they could be socks. I tell you what, if we had socks and we divided them into groups of 2, we could help Mum fold the washing. Help Dad fold the washing and find all the socks, and let's see how many odd socks we have left over. It's a fun game to have in the, while we are learning at home. This week, we are learning to divide into groups of and equal groups once again, except we've worked with 2. We've worked in dividing by 2. Now, if I said, I want you to divide that into groups of 2, we are dividing that group by 2. If I said to you, I would like you to find groups of 3, we are dividing by 3. We divided by 2 last week, and I was really pleased with your work effort. It was really, really good. I want to see you learn how to now divide by groups of 3. So that's the activity for today and tomorrow. If you find yourself finding it a little bit easy, I want you to start using higher numbers. So you might even find that some numbers aren't divisible by 3. But that's the only way you're going to find that out is by experimenting. Pick a number, roll 2 dice and say, I'm going to divide this number by 3. See if it works. You know that it isn't divisible by 3 if there's some left over. Okay, so there's your hint. But an example of what we're doing today. I have drawn 21 counters here and here. Sorry guys. I have drawn 21 counters. It is the same thing as last week, except I'm not forming groups of 2, I'm forming groups of 3. Same thing as last week. I'm going to cross out 3 and I'm going to make them a group. Same goes. The reason why I cross them out is so that I don't count them again. Sometimes you'll find if you miscount them, you'll have some left over and you'll get the wrong answer. I always liked to cross them out as I use them, as I put them into a group. So I know I'm making groups of 3, so I can cross out 3 in a row. Now, if I'm making groups of 3, how many groups do I have? Now let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I know that 7 groups of 3 equals 21. This is where I want to be able to see this, but I also want you to write the number sentence. I can say as a number sentence, because we're doing multiplication and division, 7 times 3 equals 21. Or 21 divided by, let's say 3, because we put them into groups of 3, equals, how many groups did we have again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would like to see you write that down and show me. Show me that you understand what you've just made. You've created these groups. I want you to now write the number sentence. Next, 3 equal groups. I am now going to draw 3 circles. Each circle represents one group. I'm going to still cross out 1, 2, 3. Now you can cross out 3 in a row straight away if you like, as long as you remember to put 1 in each. So I'm going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Remember, when we get to 5 on a tally mark, we don't put one next to it, we put a line straight through it. Now we have no counters left over. I put them all into our 3 groups. Let me have a look. Let's count how many's in each group. We know that when there's 4 tally marks with a line through it, that equals 5. So we know 5 plus 2 is 7. 5, 6, 7. So you've got 7, 7, 7. So if I did my number sentence, first of all, 21, because I had 21 counters, divided by, how many groups did I put them into? 3 groups. 21 divided by 3, there was 7 in each group. I could write it another way. 21 divided by 7. Now 21 divided by 7 is like our groups off, because we've got 7. So if I rub, see how we've got the same thing here? 21 divided by 3, 21 divided by 3, they both work. So now let's go back over here and see if 21 divided by 7 works as well. We have 21 counters divided by, how many groups do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 21 divided by 7. Now, how do I know the answer to that very quickly? How many is in each group? 1, 2, 3. Now, if I did 21 divided by 7, 21 divided by 7, how many groups do I have over here? I have 1 equal group, 2 equal groups, 3 equal groups. So 21 divided by 7 equals 3. Guys, I would like you to do that, and I want to see as many as possible that you could show me. Now, when I say as many as possible, I mean draw more counters, okay? Use bigger numbers. Try and experiment. See if all the numbers that you create can be divisible by 3. Make sure you write the number sentences down there. Try and write 2 multiplication and 2 division. Okay, that's what we're working with this week. We've just found 21 divided by 3 equals 7. 21 divided into 3 groups equals 7, because there's 7 in each group. 21 divided by 7 groups equals 3, because there's 3 in each group. Now we know that 7 groups of 3 equals 21. So 7 times 3 equals 21. We could write over here, how many groups do we have? 3. How many is in each group? 7 equals 3 times 7 equals 21. Guys, that's the activity I want you to do. In the activity, I've written down, I think, 4 or 5 sets of counters, an amount of counters to use. If you finish those 5, keep going, guys. I want to see as much as you can do, okay? Work with bigger numbers. I want to see your work set out like this, okay, guys? It's nice and clear. I can see what we've written. I can see what how you've achieved your answer. Excellent work. This is what we'll be doing for Wednesday and Thursday. So if you find yourself it's a little bit too easy, why not move bigger numbers? Or why don't you now, instead of making groups of 3, make groups of 4? So that means you're dividing by 4. Or why don't you start dividing by 5? Okay, guys? Keep up the awesome work. Message me if you have any questions on Google Classroom. Super proud of your effort, okay? Keep it up.